friends! Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kate and today I'm going to be talking about all the things I got up to in the month of July. I do these little wrap-up videos at the end of every month just to cover everything that I don't get the chance to talk about or make a video on my channel. So it's really just like, I don't know, imagine it as like a filler episode where I just get you up to date on where we're at. And sometimes we go off on little tangents while I talk about things because if it's something I love, I probably have a lot to say about it. But to start with, the first section of this video, we're going to cover all of the games I played and the progress that I made in them. So let's jump into that. To start with, game-wise, I'm kind of like, how do I position the camera? I do this every month and I never figure it out. Okay, this is cute. I like this. Yeah, so like I said, to start with, as always, we do Genshin Impact.
Check out this swanky envelope.
I haven't gotten on since the update, which was literally last night.
Let's open it up and see what it says.
I'm really excited to look at everything. Stop! 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 Stop. Everyone, stop. Okay, can I just like look at the events page real quick? Oh my god. This is where we get the Bennett skin. Okay guys, we're building Bennett. Remember what I said? I have said this since the beginning of my channel. Cough, cough, cough. If Zhongling and Bennett get skins, they get built. I think somebody at Hoyo is watching my videos and wants to see me build them. Cause yeah, we'll build Bennett next. Are you guys excited? What do we got here? Okay, this is the new quest. Oh my god. This is the limited time exploration reward. See, and I kind of want to, for a video, work on getting the limited time exploration rewards. But I don't know.
Oh, I can join the team.
I forgot. Oh. Okay, I think I'm going to skip Inefa because I am guaranteed, and I would pull for her if I wasn't guaranteed because then I could try to get a guarantee, you know, build pity, whatever. But I think I'm gonna hold off on her and maybe get her on a rerun, even though I think she's just, I love her. Anyway, new battle oh my god, look at the name card. Sorry guys, this is not wrap up. Yes it is. This is too funny. So to start with, I will show you that I have about 22 pulls saved up for, I'm not telling you, you have to wait and see. So yeah, don't have a whole lot saved, but I am guaranteed. And I probably have like maybe 20 pity. I'm at like 60 pity. I have enough to get a 5-star right now, and I'm guaranteed. Okay, well this is amazing because I can save up so many pulls for all of the upcoming characters that I want, which are like all of them. I'm so sorry I have to skip you, Inefa, but I already have C6, Xingqiu, and Official. Sorry, I don't really have a reason to pull on this banner. But okay, anyway, let's cover everything that I got up to in this game. So, the very first thing I did was spend money, and I got Shenhe's skin, of course, because we built her, and she has to have her expensive skin. Duh. Then, this thing I'm actually super excited about. I C6 to 4-star, and not just any 4-star, Diona. And do you know why this is a good thing? Because I accidentally got this weapon way back when. And I've been like, it literally isn't good on anyone I have. And Illy's been like, I think Illy and Angel both have been like, Diona, 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 build Diona. I'm gonna build Diona soon. Because now I got C6, there's no reason not to. So look forward to that, honestly. I'm looking forward to it. I get to build the little cat girl and she has a heart bow. Amazing. I'm trying not to like be heartbroken over the fact that I lost and got this weapon forever ago. Then, fortunately, I did pull the new 4-star Dahlia. Where is he? So cute. And a little cat boy. Yeah, I didn't think I got any of his constellations, unfortunately. But I ended up with C2 Ianson, which is awesome. But no 5 stars this month. That's why I'm showing off all of the constellations for the 4 stars, because I've got no 5-star content for you here. But let's move on to the next game. I'm super excited about this because actually I got back into Honkai Star Rail, and don't worry, there is a video for it. It's gonna be up on my channel hopefully in the month of August. I have to edit it. Unfortunately. The worst part of life. But I have 2 things to show you here. One is kind of unfortunate. I will show, I guess, the good news first. Where the freak is bro? Here he is. Where the freak is bro? Okay, stop talking. So, yeah, Sunday banner. Unfortunately, well, okay. Swift, as you all know, grinds on my account, like, to get pulls for me and everything. She doesn't clear, like, the story content. She leaves that for me, but she does, I think, events and all of the things that reset. Once again, I'm still getting into it. Give me a little bit of time. So she grinded out a whole bunch of pulls for me so that we could get Sunday. And look, I think I'm collecting... I think on Honkai Star Rail, my account is literally just husbands. Like, on most other games, I'm like, I want some wives, I want some husbands. In this game, I'm like, husbands. Husbands. That is so besides the point. The unfortunate thing is I did lose the 50-50. So... And to Bronya, too. So that was kind of unfortunate. But it's okay, because he came home after all, after a long journey, a lot of pulls, a lot of Swift's hard effort for weeks. But he's here. Thank you, Swifty. I love you. Feel better by the weekend, still remember had you going crazy, screaming my... Okay. Where were we? Okay, we were getting on Wuthering Waves. That's what we were doing. And unfortunately, please keep in mind throughout this entire video, I endured the worst burnout of my entire life in the month of July, so I feel as though I did nothing. Even though I kind of did a lot despite being extremely burnt out, but I still feel like I didn't do enough. But I am out of the burnout now because I gave myself a break. Besides the point, keep that in mind because I don't have a lot to show you. Yeah, I literally have one thing to show you on here, and guess what? It was from the standard banner.
Understood.
Because the standard banner is kinder to me than limited banners. But let's go. I got another one of these. S. I got another S. So now she is S3. I feel like I might fix her at some point soon because she was the first 5-star character that I got and I just liked her. Like, I like her character design and she is fun to play. So maybe that will inspire me to do that. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, that's it. That's all I got for you here. Nope, this is not last of the gacha games. I forgot I have another gacha game after this one. I lied, but this is definitely the game that I have the most to show you in. I'm gonna say thanks to Swifty because she grinded out the event for me last patch because why was it so short, number one? Like, it slipped away from me so quickly. I did not have time to get it all done and I was stressing. So, Swift stayed up and she grinded the event for me and I'm so grateful for her for that because I was able to get some of the things that I wanted and I did spend maybe $10, I think? Just to get some pulls because there was an outfit I wanted to complete, the butterfly outfit. Oh, well, we're gonna get in there and see. I don't want to spoil anything. But yeah, I think I spent $10 total. I'm broke right now. So that's why I'm not splurging on any games. That's why I'm having to grind and save. Man, I forgot how long this takes to log in. Okay, we're in. I don't even know how long that took. Too long, that's for sure.
Sea of stars.
Something's wrong with the Sea of Stars. Okay, so this game also updated. And I don't think I've been on it since it updated. Did I not do my Nikki dailies yesterday? Did Nikki also update yesterday? Right? I think it did. Sorry, y'all. I'm a little confused. Also, I drank a coffee like it wasn't gonna make me sleepy. Almost fully through the coffee. Could go for a nap right now. Okay. Wow, I really like the 4 stars. Oh my god, I really like the 4 stars. But I feel like when I pull, I'm probably gonna pull on this one. But anyway, that's not what we're here for. Do you know what we're here for? Where's the best place for me to show you? Is it glow up? No. It's evolution, sorry. So, I did fully get this flowing colors outfit. Why can I not remember where this came from? But I have it. Unfortunately, I only ended up with 6 out of 9 of the 5-star pieces for this Flutterstorm. So yeah, that banner it didn't treat me well, that's for sure. And then the Enchanted Encounter, which I believe was the other banner that ran with this, I only got 3 out of 10. Yeah, and I refused to spend money and didn't grind very much, so that's kind of where I left off with those. Then when the Butterfly banner reran, I completed the Moment Capture outfit for a second time, so I got this color evolution, which, I mean, it wasn't what I was going for. It's cute though, I'm glad to have it, but the main thing that I was wanting was obviously to complete this Blooming Dreams fairy outfit. It is very me core. I wanted it when it first came out, but I didn't spend money. I just used the pulls that I grinded for to get it, so I didn't complete it. But this time, since I only needed like 15-ish pulls to get the little card that gives you the evolution and only 2 pieces, I was actually able to do both of those things, and I have this first evolution, which is beautiful. Like, I feel like this color is me. She's like a purple blue girl, and I love her. I'm very happy about that. And for only $10, I think 10 or 15 bucks, that wasn't bad. I'm happy with everything that I got. Hopefully with this next patch though, I'll have more time to grind out stuff and I'll have more to show you. I don't know, I kind of feel like this month has been pretty lame. But let's switch to the last gacha game I have to show. Had to quickly let my dog out, but now I'm back and here is the final gacha game I have to show you. Yippee! And then we will be moving on to Nintendo games, actually, because I spent a lot of time on my Switch this past month, which actually I think is what helped me get out of my burnout. I played games that I wanted to play, and I did what I wanted to do, and it was actually really fun. And we're gonna get into that soon. Yeah, we'll get into that. So, if you watched my P5X video that I posted, you already know, I think, all of this. Not all of this, actually. But if you watched my P5X video, then you witnessed how insane this was for me. After 20 pulls on that, like, beginning standard banner where all the pulls cost less, I believe it was in the second 10 pull, I got Morgana, which was actually really exciting. At first, I was like, oh, I don't know who this is. But now that I've played a little bit of P5R, I'm like, wait, I love this little kitty. So I do have a little bit of an attachment to him now, which is really exciting. I haven't touched him or built him or done anything with him yet, but I'm here to show him off. And then I used my free pick from that banner to get on. Of course I did. Of course I did. I wanted her really bad before I knew anything about her, and now that I know things about her, I just love her even more. So yeah, I'm actually really happy with this, and this is the game I think I've played the most, like gacha wise. All my gacha games have been just left on the back burner besides this one. I tried it and I was like, wait, this is really fun. And yeah, this is kind of my go-to bedtime game. I play this in bed every single night. So, yeah. Anyway, that's all I got. Let's move on to my Switch. Yippee! So, the first game that I played, this is like the main game that I played. I mean, I played both games, I would say equally, probably, but I hopped back into Animal Crossing New Horizons, which I'm really excited about, actually. I have had quite a few requests, or at least comments on my Animal Crossing video, I would say this year, asking if I'm going to continue the series. And honestly, I didn't plan on it. I kind of was like, I'm abandoning it. I'm too whatever to want to deal with that. But then last week hit and I was like, I love Animal Crossing. Like, it's so relaxing and it's so peaceful and it brings me back to a good time in life. And I'm okay. Am I okay with the fact that they haven't put out a new Animal Crossing game in a while? No. But it's okay. I can cope. I can cope with this. Oh, Leaf is here. I need to pick up my weeds. That's not the plan for today. This isn't an Animal Crossing video, but don't let me forget. But I do think I want to maybe make a video soon, like hopping back on this island and doing stuff again, because they were my favorite videos to edit, actually. Oh my gosh, wait, are you kidding? This is exactly who I was trying to show off, and she's like right here ready to go. Tutu. So, I don't know if y'all remember that ugly bird from my campsite video. Go watch the campsite video if you don't remember who I'm talking about. He wanted to leave. He voluntarily offered to leave. We have this adorable bear in a sweater. And I love her. Tutu is amazing. So yeah, did that. There's not like much major progress being done on my island. I donated stuff to the museum. I've been watering my flowers. I think I decorated the inside of my house a little bit. Oh, I want to show that. I forgot. I think I did do that. Why am I opening the camera? I love how vibrant this all is. I think that's what I love about this game so much. Like, the colors are so vibrant. They just... it's so relaxing and peaceful. The stress leaves my body every time I open this game. But yeah, here's my little house. Mr. Flamingo and Mrs. Flamingo. We've got my flowers, my desk. I don't have a bed. Can't afford one. Just kidding. I just don't think I have one I like. I want to head to the vacation island place, because I actually designed someone's little vacation home. And that's the main thing I want to show off, really. Because I thought I did really cute and I have to flex. It's a wrap-up video. Gotta flex. Okay, I would like to visit a home. Let's go, Nico. So the home that I did was Coco style retro living. I think I did really cute. The picture does it justice, actually, for once. I nailed that picture, but look! Here it is. I'm really proud of like the outside. I don't know, this is kind of... I want to go for like fairy core on my island, but also maybe a mix of like cottage core. So I don't know. I really vibe with this. I can see something similar to this on my own island, like for someone's house, having this be their yard. And let me show you what I did on the inside, because I think it's cute in there too. Ta-da! Here is her little retro house. Do we like? I thought it was... I'm like actually so proud of it. I think it's so cute. And I think Coco likes it. I really want to get back into designing dream homes. Can we do that for a video? Please. 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 I want to so bad. But yeah, that's all I have to show you Animal Crossing wise. Since did I do anything? I think I can just close. I didn't do anything. And the final thing I have to show you is, guys, I got back into Pokemon League. I know, what happened to me? I literally was obsessed with this game years ago. And I don't know what it was. Like, I just hyper fixate on it and I just want to play and play and play and play and play for like a little while, and then usually I just like put it down and don't pick it up. Well, I picked it up again. So I am in that phase of like literally I think every night before bed I have like played a couple ranked matches before bed. And you know what? I think it helped me sleep at night. I don't think it was a mistake. But literally, I just want to show you that I spent money on here. I want to embarrass myself as much as I can on this channel. So I have to show you that I spent money and I bought a skin! Claim simulator, let's go. Have to claim like 100 million things right now. Really, what else? Oh, I can get it? That's so cute. Oh my god. I love that. Oh, I didn't claim like anything. It doesn't matter. I'll be back. I know I will. I'm always on here, darn it. Let me show you. So I do love my baby Tinkaton, but this is like my baby. And this is the skin that I bought, of course. If Tinkaton had a skin, I'd buy it, but Tinkaton does not have a skin. Well, it has a holiday skin, but you know, that's not a skin. So, but yeah, I bought this Alolan Ninetales skin because I literally kick so much butt as Alolan Ninetales. If you see me as Alolan Ninetales, you better run because you are screwed. I'm joking. But, what was I gonna say? Oh, it was on sale because of the anniversary, so there's nothing wrong with me doing that, okay? And I'm happy. I'm content with it. But yeah. That is all I have to show you games-wise, so let's jump into the book section. Okay, now we have made it to the book section of today's video, and unfortunately, July I hit a major everything slump. So, I mean, you saw obviously I don't feel like I got much done game-wise either, but especially book-wise, I lost my, I think it was like 102-day reading streak. I have to look now. 101. Okay, so yeah, I had a 101-day reading streak, and then I just, in the middle of the month, I hit a book slump and just didn't read. Like, I had no urge to do anything. I didn't want to play games or pick up books, which was really unfortunate. But I allowed myself to do that, and that's kind of how I have gotten out of it, I guess. So, moral of the story, let yourself slump so that you can... All the books I read this month, funnily enough, were on my Kindle, and I have a silly, funny Kindle story for you. So if you watched my vlog, I mentioned one of the days I took my Kindle to the pool and then got spooked and like jumped into the pool with it and swam with it for a little bit. Not on purpose. And I tried to like open it up, air it out, make sure it was all good. I thought that they're water resistant, so I honestly was like not worried about it at all, so I didn't put it in rice. And then once I googled, it was like, you should probably put it in rice. I didn't do that. And I also didn't Google until like 3 or 4 days later when I started having this issue where my Kindle button just doesn't work. And I used to be able to just like spam tap the screen and it would open, but that doesn't even work anymore. So I have no button and nothing. It literally does nothing. But thankfully I reached out to Amazon support or whatever, and I just was like, my Kindle for some reason isn't working. I don't know what happened. The button just stopped working and now it doesn't do anything. And they're like, well, we'll get you a new one. So hopefully it's actually going to be here today, but I've been Kindle-less for like a while. I feel like that's also what put me in a book slump, was like having to spam press this and like go insane on this thing to get it to turn on. I was like, I don't even want to read. But now I'm super excited. And maybe once my Kindle gets here, it'll motivate me more. But anyway, yeah, I read Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez. I rated it 4.5 stars. I actually loved this book. It is on Kindle Unlimited, but I also bought the audiobook, so I listened to it and read it on my Kindle. I also read this like while I was in Florida at the beach and in the pool, so the vibes were just, it was great. The beginning literally starts with a post on r/amItheasshole, and so I feel like instantly the book got so many points just from that because I was cackling. I was like, this is amazing. This is me. I love this. The main characters of this book are Justin and Emma. Justin goes onto Reddit because he kind of believes that he's cursed. He posts on there that everyone that dates him finds their true love immediately after him. So it's like they date him, realize that he's not the one, but then break up with him and immediately find the one that they're destined to be with for the rest of their life. Emma is scrolling on Reddit one night and she sees this and she's like, I have the same problem. And so she jokingly decides to message him and they sort of scheme to date each other in hopes of, well, when they break up, they both, in theory, should find the perfect person and break the curse. Like I said, honestly, right off the bat, this whole idea seems very original. At least I have never read a book with this type of plot, and so I had so much fun with it. Also, I just think that Abby Jimenez's writing does such a good job at just making you feel things. It makes you feel the character. You feel like you're in the character's head. And I felt like the narrators really enhanced that for me. They did a really good job at conveying their feelings in a way that I connected to, I guess. I also loved that I saw a lot of myself in the main character, Emma. And there were so many times I literally was like, that is me. But I also loved the different family dynamics between the characters Emma and Justin. They both have, I want to say, troubled families. Like, both families are a bit of a mess, and you get to see each of their perspectives on their own families, but also how they see each other's families. And it was super interesting to me to see how they could make each other feel different things about their own family. Like, they helped them see other perspectives almost. But this book honestly covered a lot more than I was expecting. I expected it to just be like a super silly, like, okay, 3-star book, we're just chilling on the beach, this is just for the vibes. But actually there was so much to it that I was shocked. But like I said, I rated it 4.5 stars. It was an amazing book, but for it to be 5 stars for me, it has to be something that I'm going to think about for the rest of my life, or I'm going to like think back to this book or these characters and want to go back there. And I mean, this book was good, and I will honestly probably reread it just to annotate it. So do I need to raise the rating? No. I'm going to confuse myself more, so let's move on to the next book. The next thing I read, or I guess the next 2 things I read this month, were manga. I continued Fruits Basket, so I read volume 3, which I rated 4 stars. Volume 3, I believe, is the one that's centered around Valentine's Day, which I loved because, if you don't know this about me, Valentine's Day is literally my favorite holiday. Pink hearts, look at me. That holiday is made for me. But other than that, other than just liking the theme of the book, I also enjoyed how they incorporated it into like the family's curse, I guess. So they say that Valentine's Day is like a super hard day for them because obviously girls can't touch the family members, otherwise they will turn into their zodiac animal. Obviously that's super cheesy, but I just thought that was hilarious. And it's a super like funny problem to encounter. Like, you know, in some books it's like, oh, be careful because some evil guy might come out of the woods and fight you, but in this it's like, oh, be careful, a girl might touch you, don't let a girl touch you. Also, Toru bought everyone in the house chocolates to celebrate, and that kind of seems random to say, but that contributed a lot to what happened in the book because everyone kind of wants to give something back to her after she does that. And I liked seeing how each of these different characters reacted to receiving something from her and what they felt like they needed to do to give back to her. But overall, I really had fun reading this volume. Like I said, I love Valentine's Day, so this one just, I don't know, it was so cute. And it was a good palate cleanser to jump back into after having like a 2-week long reading slump. I needed something easy to like slowly ease my way back into reading. And then of course the last thing that I completed in the month of July was Fruits Basket Volume 4. And this volume is one where you get introduced to a new character, Akito. Akito is the head of the Soma family, but we don't really see him, or at least we haven't seen him yet. He says the reason that we haven't seen him is because he's shy around new people, so he needed a little bit of time to get used to it, I guess. That's what he said. He gives off like this mysterious bad boy vibe, so at first I was like, who are you? But then like after flipping a few pages and like getting more of him, I'm like, never mind. I felt like this volume was like a lot more lore heavy in comparison to, I mean, the cute little Valentine's Day one that I read previously. You learn a lot more about the Zodiac family dynamics, and also even Toru's family. You get a deeper dive into what happened to them, I guess, and more of, I don't know, I don't want to spoil anything, but it's you get a lot more from this volume. And I also love that the author gives you a lot of time to connect to each of these characters and also gives you a lot of content for each of them, I feel like. Like, there's a lot to each of them and it's not hard to grow attached to them. I believe I rated this volume 4 stars as well. I'm really enjoying it. Like, 4 stars is like, I really enjoyed that. A solid, good read. So hopefully in the month of August, I will get through maybe 2 more volumes. I'm trying to like do 2 volumes a month, so that way, for no other reason than I don't want to spend too much on manga in a month, so I'm like limiting myself, but I also want to make sure that I'm reading, so I want to make sure I also am reading some of them each month. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. But yeah, that's gonna be everything that I read. I have one last thing I want to mention, and that is the Mush Friends and I are finally starting a book club. If you use Fable or you want to join our book club, make sure you install Fable. I don't think we have picked out our first book yet. I'll have the link for the book club in the description below. Hopefully, I will hopefully remember. If not, please join the Discord server, and it's pinned in the book channel, I think. But yeah, we have a cute little mush club. You should join. I have no clue what we're going to read first, but you will see like my thoughts at the end of each month on the book that we read, like in these wrap-up videos, so that's kind of cool. So read it with us, so then we can talk about it right now. But also, if you read any of the same books that I did this month, let me know. Or if you have any recommendations for books that I should read in the month of August, please let me know. Or games, books, anything. Just give me recommendations for literally everything. But I think that's going to bring us to the end of today's video. Don't forget that my Discord server is always linked in the description below for anyone that would like to join, as well as I have a membership here on YouTube which gives you early access to my uploads. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and hopefully we'll see you next time. Bye!